As Public Affairs Officer at the U.S. Embassy Nassau, I take great pleasure in extending a warm welcome to each and every one of you as we gather here on the USS Wasp. We're excited to have you aboard as we commemorate not only the United States' 247th year of independence, but also our 50 years of diplomatic relations. Our celebration would not be possible without our generous donors. And now, I invite you to maintain your attention to the screen for a look back at our last 50 years of friendship.
For 50 years, the United States and the Bahamas have been the closest of allies.
It's a partnership affirmed by leaders from all sides of the political divide. Democrat, Republican, the Progressive Liberal Party, and the Free National Movement.
Together, we have overcome a number of challenges, from drug trafficking, migrant smuggling, and gun running.
The worsening hurricanes brought on by climate change and the pandemic that claimed many lives.
You grieved with us when terrorist attacks claimed the lives of thousands of Americans.
And we mourned with you during the HMBS Flamingo incident and Hurricane Dorian.
Through it all, Bahamians and Americans alike have continued to enjoy a shared love of sport, entrepreneurship, and even vacation destinations.
Whether it's the beaches of the former or the Magic Kingdom, we have weathered storms and emerged as resilient as ever.
Still, it's more than just tourism, trade, and investment. It binds us together.
Our relationship is shaped by our shared culture and value of free speech, democracy, and economic enhancement.
Working hand in hand means bringing more. We answer, whether it's joint military training, humanitarian assistance, or life-saving vaccines.
You're not just our neighbor, you're also our friend.
A partner with whom we've exchanged art, culture, entertainment, and music.
Together, we have developed athletes, civil servants, and scholars.
We are better together. Cheers to the next 50 years and beyond.
It truly has been an amazing 50 years of partnership and cooperation. This evening, we are thrilled to find ourselves in the presence of distinguished guests, all of whom have helped shape our lasting partnership. Among them, we are privileged to welcome our host for the evening, Ms. Usha Pitts, Charge d'Affaires in the Embassy of the United States of America, and Mr. Paul Lakeman, Lieutenant General A.C. Roper, Deputy Commander, U.S. U.S. Northern Command, Captain Nakia Cooper, Commanding Officer, USS Wasp, His Excellency, the Most Honorable Sir Cornelius A. Smith, Governor General of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, the Honorable Philip Davis, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, Mrs. Cecilia Cooper, spouse of the Deputy Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, Major General Christopher Callahan, Adjutant General Commander, Rhode Island National Guard, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. And now, for the Bahamian National Anthem, performed by Aliyah Cole.
Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahamaland. March on to glory, your bright banners waving high. See how the world marks Amanda Road, your bearing. Pledge to excel through love and unity, pressing onward, march together to a common loftier goal. Steady sunward, though the weather high the wide and treacherous shores, up your head to the rising sun, Bahamaland, till the road you trod lead unto your God.
Express my gratitude to the men and women and their families who serve both our nations. Thank you for all you do to protect the free world. When the Declaration of Independence was signed in America 247 years ago, 56 patriots pledged their lives and their sacred honor to defend our right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. They left a legacy that lives on today through generations. And when I think about legacy and families, I think about my grandfather, Corporal William Roper, who was a Buffalo soldier during World War I, deployed to France to fight for freedom he didn't have at home. But it was important that he and thousands others like him served with character and served with excellence. And those who serve in our armed forces and their families have given us so much, their legacy and their example, that we still value today. So let us always remember them. And to my second point, our nations have a long history of cooperation and collaboration. This close relationship between the United States and the Bahamas is rooted in democratic ideals and strong cultural ties. Both our countries have a commitment to free societies, human rights, and the rule of law, which underscores the significance of our strategic alliance. So in closing, the bilateral relationship between our two nations stands as a shining example of a strong partnership based on shared interests, trust, and mutual respect. Both nations recognize the significance of our alliance in safeguarding national security and preserving regional stability. Thank you once again for being here, and may God continue to bless the Bahamas, the United States, and all those who endeavor to defend our nations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lieutenant General Roper, for your inspiring words and co-hosting this wonderful event along with our sergeant. Now I have the honor of introducing a man whose achievements require no preamble. I present to you the Honorable Philip Bray Davis. The Honorable Davis is the 5th Prime Minister of the Bahamas and current CARICOM chair. Throughout his tenure, Prime Minister Davis has been a regional leader addressing climate change, championing democratic principles, and combating transnational crime. So let's give another big round of applause for Prime Minister Davis.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests.
Everybody quiet!
Today I join in celebrating the 247th anniversary of the United States independence. So on behalf of the Bahamian people, I extend our heartfelt congratulations to the United States and its representatives on this momentous occasion. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the remarkable journey that the United States has embarked upon over the past 2.5 centuries. For 247 years, the American people have built a nation that stands as a beacon of freedom, democracy, and opportunity for people around the world. The United States' unwavering commitment to these principles has paved the way for prosperity and sovereignty, shaping the very essence of the American spirit. This year holds a special significance for both the Bahamas and the United States. While the Bahamas celebrates 50 years of independence, we are equally proud to commemorate 50 years of diplomatic relations with the United States. This milestone is a testament to the enduring friendship and partnership that has flourished between our two nations. Under the theme, to 50 and beyond, the U.S. Embassy celebration serves as a platform to showcase the achievements of our shared journey over the past 5 decades. It reminds us of the successes we have achieved together, the challenges we have overcome, and the aspirations we hold for a future that knows no bounds. The partnership between the Bahamas and the United States has been characterized by mutual respect, trust, and cooperation. We have collaborated on various fronts, including security, trade, tourism, education, and cultural exchanges to foster growth and prosperity for both our nations. The bonds we have forged are not merely political or economic. They run deep to the heart and soul of our societies. As we look back on the past 50 years, we are inspired by the countless stories of collaboration and shared achievements. We are reminded of the strong support the United States has provided the Bahamas, particularly during times of adversity, whether it be by natural disasters or economic challenges. The United States has stood by our side, lending a helping hand and demonstrating the true spirit of friendship. Looking ahead, we are filled with optimism and excitement for the future. The theme to 50 and beyond encapsulates our shared vision for a bright and prosperous tomorrow. We envision a future where our partnership continues to flourish, where our people enjoy even greater opportunities for growth and development, and where friendship between our nations is further deepened. As we celebrate the United States' 247th year of independence, let us also take a moment to reflect on the values and ideas that bind our nations together. May the spirit of unity, democracy, and innovation that resonates in the United States continue to inspire us as we strive to build a better future for our people. Once again, congratulations to the United States and its representatives on this auspicious occasion. The Bahamian people stand united with you in celebration and look forward to the continued success and prosperity of our enduring friendship. Thank you, and may our friendship endure for many, many more years to come. God bless the United States of America. God bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Thank you, Prime Minister Davis, for your kind words and continued partnership with the United States. As we near the end of our program, I'm excited to introduce our next speaker, who should be no stranger to anyone aboard. Head of the U.S. Embassy, Chargé Affairs, Usha Pitts. Throughout her tenure, she has worked with many of you to promote the rule of law, advance human rights, and strengthen our historic and cultural ties. There is perhaps no one more fitting to reflect on the triumphs of the past 50 years and catapult us into the next era of our bilateral relationship. So I ask everyone to join me in welcoming Chargé Affairs Usha Pitts to the podium.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all you party animals in the back. Glad you're having a good time. And thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you for those kind words of appreciation. I'm aware that we have had a hell of a year. And it started when we went to the White House together. And then we hosted Caribbean leaders together here in the Bahamas. It was like a CARICOM rodeo. Then we crossed paths during finding my first live Junkanoo. And we crossed paths again on your home island of Cat Island, where you were again today. So we've had a lot of achievements. And I'm not sure if I dreamed this last part, but did you and I take Kamala Harris to the Atlantis Water Park? Was that a dream? It was a dream, okay. So we didn't do that, but there is one thing I do know is that you and I welcomed the Vice President of the United States to the Bahamas. What a tremendous moment. So thank you again, Prime Minister. Thank you for this great year. Thank you for your friendship, your wisdom, your terrific team that we worked so well with. And I want to thank every Bahamian here for joining us to celebrate the 247th birthday of the United States. America, you are not young, you are far from perfect, and we love you to bits. God bless you. America, at your founding, your new citizens announced, "We, the people," not anyone else, no king, no general, not anyone else, will tell us who we are, where we want to go. Just we, the people. And this idea of putting the people in charge was quite literally revolutionary. It was an embrace of choice. It was a declaration of power. And throughout the history of our nation, it was an expression of an aspiration. And I say an aspiration because America, which wrung its wealth from the earth and from human beings, is now the country that sends its diplomats around the world, diplomats like me, telling others to respect human life and protect the environment. And I know that's ironic, but it's also poetic, because we know what sins we've committed, and we are looking forward to the future. It still took us centuries before we finally decided that soldiers old enough to die in Vietnam were also old enough to vote. And so in 1971, the voting age in America was lowered to 18, advancing our aspiration of we the people. I mention this because we're standing on a vessel full of young Americans, some of them still teenagers, who pledged their lives for their country. And I'm so proud of them, and I'm so proud of the knowledge that we, the people, includes them. So thank you, sailors. It's not just sailors on the ship today. We have a lot of top brass. I've never seen so much top brass in one place. So thank you, General and Admiral and Admiral. And thank you, Captain, for bringing us the USS Wasp, this wonderful symbol of our alliance. I saw this ship for the first time on Wednesday morning as I was heading into work, and it was so beautiful I almost lost consciousness. Gorgeous. So the U.S. Navy brought this ship here, and Mother Nature decided not to rain on it. Thank you, Mother Nature. And I think no one is more relieved than Rachel Ellenshäuser, who was the overall coordinator of this event. She went way outside her job description to put this on, and she worked with our embassy colleagues and her new shipmates to make this happen. So please, a round of applause for Rachel and her colleagues. Look at the lovely job she did. She and the whole embassy staff, and of course our donors, because we cannot use government funds to put on a party. So we thank you so much, our donors, for expressing your patriotism through your pocketbook. We appreciate that very much. Now, Americans declared we the people in 1776, and the Bahamas did the same in 1973. We're separated by nearly 200 years, but Bahamians, you like us, gave power to the people. You, like us, gave everyone the right to say whatever they want, no matter how idiotic. You, like us, wanted all children within your shores to sleep soundly at night and dream of a bright future. You, like us, wanted to make that future better than the past. Now, all of us here tonight believe in these things, or we wouldn't be public servants willing to take a beating at the hands of a free press. All of us public servants give of ourselves for the people. We work darn hard for the people, and ain't nobody sending us a thank you note. Isn't that right, Prime Minister? And I suppose that's because if we're doing our jobs right in a democracy, the people ought to be free to just live their lives and not notice us. Except maybe, of course, on rare occasions, like when the USS Wasp eases its way into Nassau Harbor. And then let the people say amen. Amen. This is a beautiful occasion on what turned out to be a beautiful evening. And I am ever so honored to attend America's birthday party with you, my friends. Thank you. Enjoy your time here. Happy birthday, America.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. It has been an honor to work for you and a privilege to celebrate with you tonight. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the Most Honorable Sir Cornelius A. Smith, the Bahamas' 11th Governor General. As the Bahamas' former ambassador to the United States, he has had a long-standing relationship with the U.S. Tonight, we have the honor of welcoming him to give a toast. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Governor General Cornelius Smith.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to join me in a toast to the enduring friendship between our two countries, the Commonwealth of Bahamas and the United States of America, to enduring friendship.
Thank you, sir, for your